Now that Ruth is begging Richard and Nancy for their help, what is they gonna do? Stay tuned and let's talk about it. Welcome back to another episode of Ruthless TV, where I break down Tyler Perry's The Oval scene by scene. Now, let's get into this video. On the last episode of The Oval, Ruth decided that she wanted to drop in on Barry and see how he's doing. She told Nancy and Richard that the highest daikon and the elders allowed her to check on Barry, and to also warn them to never come to the compound again, and especially not to bring anybody that works for the government. And little does she know that that's exactly what Richard's gonna do. She told them that if they came back to the compound, that she and everyone else is prepared to go to the Raku, aka they will all initiate their own way to leave Earth. Now, Richard knew that Ruth cannot be that gone up top, right? She can't be that committed to the way of the Raku. So he just flat out asked her if she wanted to get out. But Ruth knew she had to play it cool because Daikon had the goons planted right outside the door. She told Richard and Nancy that she loves the highest and she would never leave. But somewhere in between her lying and pretending to care about Barry, she managed to whisper the words, "Help me." So this is a very, very important turning point on this series, right? Not only do they need to rescue Callie, they now see that Ruth has gotten in way over her head and now she wants to get out. So they now know that all that Raku talk and save the children mumbo jumbo was just BS. Now, this is what a lot of us have been waiting to see, because I know a lot of people have been talking about Ruth's character is not being consistent with that of Ruthless. So now they're matching up, because now she wants to get out on the Oval and she also wants to get out of the compound on Ruthless. So Nancy looked over at Richard when Ruth left and asked him, "What did you gonna do?" No, really, she did ask him what he was gonna do, and he said that he was going to let Sam know. But judging from last week's episode, Sam might not be a Secret Service agent no more. He might just have to go ahead and get a job as a munchkin on The Wizard of Oz. Hunter threw so much shade at him last week that it was more than a little bit. But Sam may not have time. Sam needs to get busy trying to find Jason. Sam couldn't even take Richard's call. He was busy getting chewed out by Hunter and yelling at Alonzo and his staff. He was trying to figure out why they couldn't couple their training together with critical thinking skills and figure out why Jason keeps slipping between their fingers. Now, we all know what's going to happen to the compound if the evil government shows up, right? All the members are going to drink the Kool-Aid, and Elder Mother's gonna line up all the kids and give them that applesauce that's been sitting there in the kitchen since last November. Now, if you don't know what happened to the Jim Jones followers, I'll leave a link to that video right up above. So they've got to really think this one through and have an airtight plan, because they just can't haphazardly drive up through the gates and asking to see Ruth like he's coming to pick her up or something. It's gonna take Sam, Richard, Secret Service, Bobby, Mac. Wait a minute, you know what? Remember when Max said that he took down one of the Rakadushis when he went out for a walk? Y'all remember that? So they'll probably remember someone like Max. So they may have to leave Max on the farm with Barnyard Blakely, because they don't need no more heat. But I really, really want to know which Rakadushi he took down, because the Rakadushis are armed and they got each other's back. So Max was probably hallucinating. But if you missed that video, I'll leave a link to that one up above as well. But ain't no way he took down a Rakadushi, period. So let me know how you think their rescue of Callie and Ruth is gonna go. Leave your comments below. And if you're an Oval fan, go ahead and sub to the channel if you haven't already done so. And don't forget to like the video if you like the video. And I'll see you on the next one.